That's what happened. So anyway, that's why I came over. We had a fun time. But tell me just your overall thoughts on this. Can you hang out with married people?
I think you can. I mean, my own personal experience, a lot of my friends from early on in my life got married earlier, a little more yeshivish than me, so I lost touch with them, with a lot of them
over time
more than I did in the beginning.
Yeah.
Then there was the Israel chevra who I met there. Mm-hmm. But for me, a lot of my chevra from like the post-Israel or even a little bit before just got married recently. So it's not like they got married 6-7 years ago. It's the guys I was hanging out with for the last 5-6 years who now happen to be married, living in the same place. So I'm in a bit of that unique situation. So we do a lot of hanging around Passaic because we're all there. If that makes sense.
No, that makes sense actually. Like it's kind of, let's say it's gentrified,
Yeah,
gentrified.
If it's the Motzei Shabbos and someone says I'm going to hang out with my wife, like of course, you do you, I'll do me.
Go
but
ahead,
if it's
go ahead.
Yeah, other nights, other times when there's something going on, the married crew really pulls through. It's very impressive, actually.
So I find that interesting that there's like a specific like life cycle here with friends. I guess is what I'm learning is that. You might have your friends who are married from, 8 years ago, 5 years ago, even 2 years ago, and they're like, oh, but these new friends that I just met, these friends I'm actually hanging with, whether they're married or not, these are like my new friends from this new life that I built in my mid-20s, early 30s, whenever that is, and those are the friends I'm hanging with. I have that right?
I would say for me personally, early 20s. I mean, some my whole life, but, kind of reconnected in the post-Israel stage of like, we're all here, we're all going to chill, we're all in the relatively the same place. And by me, it happens to be a few of them got married in the last year and a half.
Do you think it's because like that you met each other like after Israel and, bonded while you were dating and you were all like in this world and this like new era going to events together. So like you kind of like were doing that search together. Whereas like in the previous like life, when you're in yeshiva, no one's dating, no one's going to events, no one's thinking about these things, no one's really thinking about marriage. It's not even on their minds.
Well, I would say partially
Yeah.
I would say partially circumstantial and partially because by us in Passaic, when there's something going on, we all know about it. Like someone says, I'm making a party on a Tuesday, let's watch a movie on a Thursday. We all know. So it's not like it's Brooklyn or Muncie
is there
or the
a
5
WhatsApp
pounds.
group? Is there a WhatsApp group?
Multiple WhatsApp groups. Then there's the secret WhatsApp groups. Then there's the break off of the WhatsApp
so I want to
groups.
get on every. I want to put Avery.
You want to be on all of them?
You could put Avery.
No, I like to be on as little WhatsApp group as possible.
That was a good joke.
They've been through a certain stage. You know what? Can I just say something on Avery's point?
Go
I think that what you said about people you've been through that stage of like when you're getting older and like dating for longer and then they get married. Even once they're married, there's more to connect to because they've been through a certain stage that the younger crowd that got married more, right after, let's say Israel, if you went right after, that they can't relate to.
Yeah.
So like you can say whatever and just like, yeah, whatever, trying to be nice, but like they actually never relate to, as opposed to like when they got, even if they're married now, but they went through a couple years more of dating and those,
I've termed it early onset marriage problems. So they have early onset marriage problems and then there's later marriage problems.
So, yeah.
But you ever find that there are some of them who are in a completely different stage of life, 2-3 kids, working, mortgage, and there's some of them who just like haven't missed a beat. Like you literally could have just like done shots like in town on a Motzei Shabbos, but they're also married with 3 kids and a mortgage.
Yeah.
Well, there are. I mean,
like mentally, some people like it's like they're still 20, and some it's like they're 45.
Listen, I've been there.
Yeah.
It's not the same, and it's a different level of a friend. You're there by day. You're not there by night. You're not there 24 hours.
Obviously you have to put more effort into it.
Right. So like it's not like so much
and
like if you're there by a friend, you're there by you're never gonna leave your friend. Whatever.
You're not doing things with your friends that you will be doing with your spouse.
Right. No, but I'm just saying, like, I don't know that just because you want to say, like, a friend's relationship will say how you're going to be in a relationship with your spouse. Is that what you were saying?
I think that it can, I think it can paint a bit of a picture.
It could paint a bit of a picture.
A bit.
Yes.
Not totally. It's not the full,
this
right. Isn't a perfect
I was
science.
Nobody talks, nobody talks, nobody talks shit Everybody Talks Shidduchim podcast.